Good evening. It's a problem that won't go away on its own. Dogs roaming free on First Nation reserves can get out of hand, and that's one of the reasons the Canine Action Project is dedicated to setting up spay and neutering clinics. They were in Little Pine First Nation this weekend with 5 vets and many volunteers to take on the task. Anika Nottveit was there and has more.
They say healthy dogs mean a healthy community. And that's what the Canine Action Project is all about.
There is less dog bites, there is less strays roaming around, less babies. The dogs are calmer and just happier.
We also wanted to see that the overall health of the dog increased as well. Due to low income and some other aspects, some people just can't afford to take their animals to the vet.
And Kelly says spaying and neutering isn't the say-all end-all to the issue, and a big part of the process is educating the people.
Building relationships with the communities and trust with the people, that's where the long-term sustainability is going to happen. We do go into the schools and talk to the kids. The kids love coming. There's kids over in the recovery area, so all that's educational for them as well, to learn about their dog and how they can look after their dog better.
They're serving about 80 dogs over the weekend, and for the most part, CAP has been well received.
A little bit of a trust issue there, but once we talk with them and explain to them, if we take our time and not rush everybody and explain exactly what we're doing, we gain that trust with them, and after a while it's okay.
And in response to the issue of dog calls, Kelly says it happens because of a lack of resources and vet services, and that it's not healthy for the community.
It can cause post-traumatic stress syndrome for the people, and so it's stressful for the community. And as a rule, communities don't want to resort to that. But in instances where there have been children killed by packs of dogs, that's the only thing that they know how to look after the situation.
They will hold another clinic in Little Pine at the end of May and will continue to build relationships with other communities. Anika Nottveit, Newcap News.
Dealing with cancer is no easy feat, and it's important to remember to have a support system and to know that you're not alone. This is the message one cancer survivor hoped to spread at the first Cancers Conference in Vermilion yesterday. Dozens of people flocked to J.R. Robson High School to listen to Olympic coach and cancer survivor Les Parsons' story of hope.
We're in it together. We have to share the journey together. We have to give and take. We have to listen. We have to care. Because I've received nothing but the most incredible support in my experience with cancer.
This Vermilion resident battled with breast cancer in November of last year and says conferences like this draw people together.
You get to learn that you're not alone, your journey is not alone. There are other people out here that you can have support with and you can connect with, and many of us are experiencing the same things.
Just hoping to be able to help people that need help and in grieving, because that's my passion, and my faith in God is very important, and if I can help people in any aspect of grieving, that's my intention.
Parsons hopes those who attended left with a sense of hope and to have something to look forward to for a better future.
I'm just encouraging people to make sure they reach out to family and friends and community to make sure that they can help each other deal with it. They don't have to be experts, they don't got to be professionals, they just got to be caring human beings. That's what I was trying to get across today.
The event was hosted by the Walking Through Grief Society. Despite the gloomy and rainy weather today, it was still all smiles for many families who came out to support the second annual Autism Awareness Walk. There was no shortage of activities at the Co-op Plaza, where kids were busy drawing and coloring and getting their faces painted.
There's puzzle pieces set up just showing the faces of autism in our community. So each one of our kids decorated a puzzle piece. And then there's also puzzle pieces with autistic facts on them.
The fundraising event was also an opportunity to create awareness and connect with other families.
Looking around, that these kids are no different than others, just that they have a harder time with social skills, understanding language, and relating to other people.
It's important for our families that live in this community to feel supported by the community, and it's a good event to just meet other families in the community who are affected by autism.
All the proceeds from the event will go to Prairie North Health Services social, emotional developmental programs and materials for kids with autism. There will be another option when it comes to dining out for those in the border city. Plans are underway for a Sawmill restaurant to open east on Highway 16 just before the railway overpass.
We will have an outdoor patio for summertime, hopefully when the snow goes.
Steve West says it will seat about 300 people, 150 in the lounge and the other half in the restaurant area.
It'll be a prime rib and steak house restaurant, one of franchises of close to 8 in the province of Alberta. Lloydminster very progressive and growing very quickly, and the population at 32,000 plus is now will support this restaurant.
If everything goes according to plan, they hope to open January of next year.